my dear Capricorns, welcome to 369 Mystical Tarot. This is for the last week of August. Dear angels and spirit guides, please guide my beautiful Capricorns. What do they need to know? Dear angels and spirit guides, please guide my beautiful Capricorns. What do they need to know? Dear angels and spirit guides, please guide my beautiful Capricorns. What do they need to know? All right. Three of swords wanted to fly out, so that means betrayal, heartbreak. But it's not part of our reading, but it wanted to come nonetheless. Whoa, heavy energy. Okay. Let me first just spread them properly, then we'll get to a reading. Cool. So, Capricorns, your dominant energy of recent past is Six of Pentacles in reversal. In your present, it's Judgment. And in your future, immediate future, it's Five of Wands. Alright. In your recent past, the energy, the expected behavior, attitude out of you by the cosmos, or the energy was of you being a savior for your environment. Say you helping people out, may it be monetarily, basically monetarily, donating and helping, supporting your immediate environment or whoever needed your support. But you didn't do that. It came into reversal. We don't know the reason yet. Maybe you were emotionally disturbed. Maybe you were feeling you were in the zone of apathy. We don't know. We'll come to know that, right? But overall, you could have helped a lot of people around you, but you didn't. You chose not to help them out. Then King of Swords came into reversal. Wherever that you were required, expected to speak out your side, your concerns, you didn't. You instead kept silent. You didn't say out what you had in your mind, right? And even if the enemies or anybody affected you, say attacked you in a negative way, you instead chose to be silent. You didn't, either you lacked the strength or you just decided to not say out, not revert back in response. Even if you could have been the King of Swords, you could have spoken out things which could have made you the king, like, you could have become victorious, but you didn't get victorious because you stayed silent where you were expected to speak in your recent past. And either somebody or you yourself felt abandoned by a loved one. So either your loved one felt abandoned by you, or you felt abandoned by your very own people or your loved one, and you felt as if you were in cold, abandoned, all alone, right? And then after all these things, after you didn't help your environment, you couldn't say out what you wanted, you were in this abandonment zone, or somebody felt abandoned by you, you underwent a death of an old self, right? I find it a very amazing card. It means whatever that was not serving us, however that we were, and which was not good for our future path, we just allowed an old self to die. That's what happened. An old self died. And after that, once you allowed your old ideas, old beliefs to die out, you got into this Nine of Pentacles energy, right? It's a beautiful journey that you had in your recent past. So Nine of Pentacles is career, say materialistic success, independent, not seeking out any loved one, just happy on your own, in your busy in your work and enjoying the fruit of your work. That is in terms of materialistic pursuits, say your business, your finance, your stability. But in your emotions, in your emotional self, you felt betrayed by a lot of people. This lady, the protagonist, is blindfolded and there are like eight swords around her. So she doesn't know who her enemies are, but she felt immediately, she felt extremely betrayed, and without even knowing who her enemies were, right? So in your recent past, on your work front you were successful, on your emotional front you felt quite betrayed. Can also be possible, see there's a castle in the background, so I interpret it as emotions, home, family and all that, right? So emotionally you felt betrayed, you were very alone, you were feeling abandoned, you couldn't speak out in an argument, right? And but materialistically, though you began with, you were, maybe that's why you were not helping out others, because there were immense changes happening in your life. You underwent an immense transformation, and materialistically you became independent, successful, happy. But emotionally you got betrayed and you felt alone, and without even knowing your enemies who betrayed you, right? In your recent present, in your immediate reality right now, you have the dominant energies of judgment. So the divine, either the, see, everybody is asking for judgment and the divine is playing this instrument and giving them justice, right? So judgment represents a sense of rationality. Either you are getting into that energy, or the finally divine is doing justice to you, or the others. If you were wrong, you will get wrong. If you were right, you will get right. We always get the fruits of what we do. Action is always reciprocated in the way we deliver it, right? What we reap is what we sow. Right? So if you did bad actions in your past, you will get bad results. If you did good actions, you will get good results. It's as simple as that, right? There could have been a possibility of you celebrating some kind of victory with your friends and loved ones, but it is in reversal. One reason can be you are just not, you are in this sense of apathy, you are just not feeling as if you have any friends because of your recent experience of betrayals, or else that victory is not happening for you right now after this card of judgment. You maybe didn't get victorious somewhere, you are not getting victorious somewhere, so obviously what will you celebrate otherwise, right? But or else you are even if you get victorious, you are just feeling alone, secluded, because of which you are not celebrating it with others, but you are just being on in your own zone. Then you're getting into this Queen of Wands in your recent present. Amazing manifestation energy. Queen of Wands, she, whatever she desires, she gets it, right? So you there's a black cat right below her, right, who is protecting her from any, and black cat is not really negative, right? It's a check, like you have such an immense power in your hand to manifest whatever that you desire. Then don't manifest anything negative, manifest something beautiful, positive, that can help you evolve and help others evolve as well. Your environment, your society, your loved ones, may it be business, may it be your emotions, relationships, whatsoever. Believe in the goodness and manifest with the goodness. You have the manifestation ability and amazing power. Manifest anything. See, there's a flower right beside her, her throne, and she has to okay, one sec. Yeah, she's in this contemplating zone, and she has this huge wand, and the cat is bewailing her not to manifest anything negative, and the wand and the flower are inspiring her to manifest something which is really positive, which can be beneficial for her or him. I mean, Queen of Wands is a feminine energy, creation energy, motherly energy. So whether you are male or a female, your feminine self, the creative self, utilize that energy in a very positive manner. Then you have Knight of Cups. So a messenger of love, a messenger of happiness, joy, communication, connection. So a new friendship blooming up, a new connection building up, some old connection bridging up. So he's a messenger with a cup, with an emotion. you lacked emotionally even in your past. In your present also, wands is about manifestation, and the cups again, you were failing to really celebrate it with your loved ones. So maybe a new friendship is happening in your life in your present time. Three of Pentacles, again there are needy people and the guy is not pouring into their cup. So, usually I see it as essential. Usually I see as if the guy understands that it is not mandatory to help others all the time, and sometimes one needs to pour into his own cup. But here I feel, because you were not really helping out others in your past as well, it came into reversal. Even in the present, the same energy, I feel you should be more considerate of others in your surroundings. If there are needy people around you, do help them out. Go donate. If you don't want to help people out, then donate to the animals, the pets, the birds. Just spread some seeds for the birds. Just feed biscuits to the dogs. Basically, you need to donate a lot right now, because it's all coming into reversal and it is affecting you in some way, right? Then there is this Three of Wands. Again, manifestation energy. This guy is kind of emperor like figure who has seen it all, who has done it all, but he's in a way secluded, in a way alone. He's looking in the distant horizon and wondering like, okay, I've done most of the things that I was supposed to do. What next? Like, somebody who has lived it all kind of feeling. But till the time our last breath is there, we will always have a lot to do. You may have got experience, you may feel experienced right now, you may have done a certain things. Doesn't mean that you would. Again, the guy has wands in his hands. Had he been without any wands, means there is no more further possibility. He has done it all. Wands represents manifestation ability. So there is a lot to be manifested yet. You have the Queen of Wands and you have the Three of Wands. Utilize both the energies, fire energy, utilize both the energies and bring out something really positive. Now that you have seen, like, however your conduct was in your past, I don't know, it's your life, your choice, right? If you were really good with others or bad with others, however that you were, right? But now you need to change certain things, right? And you have to manifest a better reality. If people were bad to you, then don't include them, or understand, like, figure out a way how to deal with them, right? But manifestation has to be always positive, is my thing. And do help out the needy ones. Whoever asks or seeks your help them out. Not with stupid mindset. Always be aware. Like, if nobody should exploit you, right? But yeah, be helpful, be kind is the point. Right? And then in your future, dominant energies of Five of Wands, which is jealous people trying to cause disharmony, arguments in your life. We also saw arguments in your past where you were silent. Right now it's happening all around you. You have no control. Arguments coming your way, and I'll just suggest to keep distance from any possibilities of outcomes. Like, if people trigger you, just avoid it, because it will only affect you negatively. You will be in pain after so many senseless arguments, right? So just avoid all those arguments wherever possible. If they do happen, then you gotta face them. You can't help it. Then instead of, many times arguments are rooted in something else. The root is some pain, some hurt, which is again rooted in love. So, or if it is jealousy here, people trying to cause you harm, then it will at least help you understand who your enemies are, who are the people who are not there in your success, or who are not there in your pain, who get happiness out of your pain, right? And if they are your own loved ones arguing for no reason with you, then either avoid it or understand the root cause of it. Why is it happening still? Why is it happening when you don't want to be in an argument? Still it is coming your way. Understand the root of it. Why is there a space in a love relationship where an argument can pop up the moment an outsider triggers it, right? So you have to eliminate those trigger points. Then the High Priestess and the Hierophant are both together but in reversal. Both are very wise cards in connection to the intuition, people who are experienced, but both are in reversal. That means a strong need for you to get in touch with your intuition, right? Because of all those happenings, recent happenings, you are either you are not meditating anymore, you have failed to connect with the higher self, with your own self. Your sense of rationality in your future is getting affected because of the events or because of the arguments or whatsoever. So no matter what happens, you have to stay in touch with your intuition, always use your rationality, right? Be kind, be generous, don't lose your good side, right? And don't lose the touch with your intuition. Do what you have to do. Go out, be in nature, have long salt baths, right? Or connect, talk to a tree. If you don't have a trustworthy person, talk to a river. Whatsoever that you can do to get in touch with your intuition. Meditate. Look at the sunrise or the sunset. Just be in touch with your intuition. With your use both your heart and head. Don't get into this sad energy after those arguments or losses or betrayals that you'd fail to look at a situation rationally. And you have to be empathetic. You have to understand each situation with every angle to make the wisest, most decision, the best decision possible. You have once you do that, you have 5 of swords. Once you do that, the protagonist is victorious with 3 swords in his hands and 2 swords of others are fallen on the ground. So provided you manage to get in touch with your intuition and you get into that wise man's zone, like you utilize your experiences and not see them, not become a victim, instead understand from your lessons, the learnings of it, then you can be really victorious in arguments, battles, or whatever your battlefield it is. May it be emotions, may it be finance, whatsoever, right? The Hermit card is again in reverse. Again the same thing. You are feeling to understand, contemplate and understand from your experiences. You are failing to juice out the lessons from whatever is happening around you, which is a must. All experiences in our life come so that we can learn and evolve into better energies, into better beings. And if you are failing to learn those lessons, the lessons will keep on repeating. And that's why the last card of your reading in your future is the Chariot card. So either you are escaping from the situation, moving from your immediate environment to some other place, you are taking a vacation or simply moving out, or otherwise you are finally deciding to change yourself, which is really crucial for you, looking at your spread so far, because of whatever is happening around you. Betrayals happen because somewhere either people are jealous of our success or we were wrong to them. I'm so sorry. We were wrong to them at some point of time, right? So either you are changing in your future, or your place, position, mindset, something is changing. So either you will be making a journey, or you will be changing your home, your business, your workplace, city, country. You don't know, right? I don't know, it's your personal life. However, this Chariot card represents big time changes, because you are failing to really utilize your experiences in your future. All the three, the cards, if you'll see, all the 3 cards, the High Priestess, the Hierophant and the Hermit, all 3 are very wise cards who understand, be in this solitary energy and understand, look around, are very observant and understand what do they need to learn from the situation, from their environment, from their life. It's all going into reversal, means you are failing to utilize, learn from your future scenario, and that's why you are finally taking a Chariot. Either you are escaping, no problem, I don't judge it, it's good actually. Sorry. If you are not, the ultimate purpose of life is peace and happiness. If you are not peaceful, if you are unable to learn something, I'm so sorry, I don't know what happened suddenly. Yeah, so Chariot is anyway a very positive card, I'll say. Utilize those energies. However, a very positive flip side that is just, I can't help it, you must know that if you manage to avoid the arguments, if you manage to understand the root cause of those arguments, you can be a very wise person. You can be really in tune with your intuition if you help out your environment and speak out your own concerns. You can and understand where you went wrong. You really can have this lantern and make out your way in a way more successful manner. Alright, I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. I Virgo 369 Tarot.